So to see Jiu-Jitsu now that way, I have to make sure that I tell the athletes like, hey, take advantage.
1994, so that'll make next year the 30th
My IBJJF
anniversary.
membership number is 78. Look at that. Don't tell me that I'm old.
You're not old. Experienced. Carlos Henrique and Daniel Sathler in the lightweight final of the Pan No Gi is underway. Daniel pulls guard, sits into this reverse De La Riva. His foot on the shoulder. Looks like he's trying to spin under.
Yes.
Using that frame with his left hand to keep
Invert
the distance, give him space. Ooh, Carlos Henrique sits to a knee bar. Looks pretty tight. Looks like Daniel's knee is inside.
He's feeling.
Carlos has both hands on the heel, gets the advantage for it. That one looked really close, Bruno.
Was tight. Was tight. Really nice how he countered the invert De La Riva with like a straight knee bar.
Daniel stands
Nice
up.
wrestle up.
Carlos puts him right back down. Daniel on that straight arm lock. That looks tight. These guys have really, really aggressive jiu-jitsu. Both have gone for submission so far. That looks pretty tight to me.
You know, Daniel, that like straight arm lock attack there, like we call, I like to call Udegatami, is like the Japanese name, right? Man, but was on for sure. Like, but as far as I see, the referees didn't give an advantage, right?
Yeah, it looks like they did not. So our scoreboard is showing Carlos Henrique up by 1 advantage over Daniel Sathler. Daniel trying to sit up for a little hip bump sweep.
And Carlos have to worry for his reaction of the bump sweep there, because sometimes you don't fall in the bump sweep, but when you post the hand, you open up for triangles, Kimura attacks, and then so on.
Daniel's got a very aggressive and attacking close guard, walking his legs up. Saw a beautiful close guard armbar submission from Daisy Leonanjo earlier today. I believe that was the middleweight final. Got the finish. One of our favorite finals of the day for sure.
100%. I can definitely see that being on IBJJF Flow Grappling highlight reels.
Seen a couple arm bars in these finals. Another one by Del Fornerino. Carlos looking for a wrist lock.
Man, a lot of like aggressive hand fighting with wrist lock attempts there.
Daniel sitting back up, going for the hip bump again.
Carlos doing the right thing on not posting the hand when Daniel tried to do the bump sweep.
Yeah, we see that attack with the triangle or the Kimura often when the opponent on top posts their hand on the mat. Carlos doing a good job avoiding that.
And Daniel has some early success with like the 2-on-1 coming up, so maybe it would be a good thing for him to invest on that again. Because both times that he did, he wasn't able to finish, but he was able to come up.
Daniel with the overhook now. And Carlos's left arm, Carlos pulls it out. That can be a dangerous spot.
And being someone's close guard that has good close guard is always a dangerous spot.
Very dangerous. Not too many attacks for the person on top. They pretty much just have to open the guard. Person on bottom, if they have a good close guard, like you mentioned, can have a lot of attacks. Daniel keeps sitting up. Interesting to see what he's trying to go for. Daniel controlling the wrist. Carlos trying to put his hands in the armpits to get one of his knees in the center.
Well, just reach halfway of the match. It's just one advantage for Carlos.
Carlos able to open the guard up now. Daniel underhooking the leg, trying to play some De La Riva, connecting his hands. Carlos still up by one advantage. We're over halfway through this lightweight final. Two young and hungry black belts. Very great performances leading into this match. Carlos was able to open the close guard of Daniel Sathler. Daniel looked like he had some great attacks from there. Now Daniel trying to come up. Puts Carlos's hips on the mat. Doesn't have his knee line captured, just controlling the ankle. We'll see if he tries to retract his leg and come up. Now he's trying to adjust his position. Good attempt by Daniel Sathler. Now he's in this knee shield position. Very common position that we've seen in these fights, Bruno.
Like, because the shield is very useful, especially in no gi. Right? You don't have all the grips that the gi provides to you, the pen grip, collars, like belts, and so on, the sleeves. So the shield really becomes something that you can manage the distance from the person from the top. And like I said, like earlier in some of the matches, you can use the shield for a lot of stuff, like offensively as well.
There we saw a couple arm bars set up from this position. Daniel looks like he's trying to, looked like he was trying to potentially invert and get his bottom leg out. There he goes, takes it out. Carlos steps right back over. Good job by Carlos trying to clear that frame and close the distance. But Daniel's just so active on bottom, he's going to make that very difficult.
Carlos doing a really good job on managing the match, but the score is so close, one advantage.
Both these guys looking for their first Pan No Gi title and their first major black belt title at that.
Yeah.
Daniel using a lot of feints here.
Yeah, like they don't look for like some reactions there on his feet. We're really not taking the shots. Carlos with a really solid posture.
Carlos trying to shoot.
Nice shot.
Gets in on the leg. Daniel hugs the hips. Looks like he's trying to walk his legs up. Maybe get to a crucifix or.
And he used that like to his lower back to pick up. Look, if he hold 2 points. That's a wrestling move.
Beautiful finish by Carlos Henrique.
If he
Daniel on
get
the
his head free,
guillotine.
if he get the head free, gonna score 2 points. But Daniel has a good bite in the guillotine so far.
He's very committed to it. Let's go now. Now he's back up to his feet. Doesn't want to concede those 2 points. Carlos maintained that grip on the hips. Daniel trying to face him. Daniel back to the guillotine. Carlos gets his head free. 2 points for Carlos Henrique. And that is going to do it for this lightweight final here at the Pan No-Gi. Carlos Henrique wins his first black belt Pan No-Gi title.
Really good match.
Amazing performance. Awesome stuff from Daniel Sathler as well. Carlos Henrique of Dream Art is your lightweight Pan No-Gi champion. Beautiful performance. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.